Hi.
Hey.
I was in
Hey,
a
Jill.
wreck a couple months ago, and I had a broken leg and a broken back. And since then, I received a letter stating that a lien was filed by the hospital where I was treated. And I was just wondering, is this lien against me, against my personal property?
Jill, great question. That kind of goes into some of the topics we've been kind of going over tonight a little bit. Matt, your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely, Jill. Thanks for the call. Yeah, Jill, we have to be careful that, you're actually talking about a true lien, whether, that's only contract. Typically, it's a claim. Usually,
Okay.
in most instances, and there's some exceptions which we'll get into, but in most instances, if you just go to the hospital and say you don't have insurance or whatever, they provide service, you just really leave there with an unpaid bill.
Right.
Okay, and
Sure.
so you get billing, and that's a claim, all right? They want you to pay, it's an unpaid bill. Now, what they can do on occasions is they can go to small claims court or county court, and they can sue you for recovery of that bill.
The judgment.
The judgment. And so if they get a judgment, then that is a judgment lien. Okay, and then what they can do is they can file that what's called the judgment rolls, and if you own, for example, a house or real property, then that will attach. It actually attaches onto that property, meaning that if you ever sell it or dispose of it, that lien has to be kind of resolved. Now, another interesting thing is those judgment liens only last for 7 years before they have to be renewed. So they don't last for forever. And so what that requires is the person that got the lien to go in there and renew it every 7 years.
How about that?
And if they don't, it just falls away by the passage of time.
So probably, not that we know everything about
I don't know
Jill's thing,
everything.
but probably Jill was talking more about a claim
That's
here.
exactly right.
Now, so Matt, is that something you're hearing more about, hospitals deliberately putting a claim in instead of filing with the insurance company?
Yeah, and we're seeing it right in cases where sometimes people even have health insurance, and there was insurance in the wrecks and all that kind of stuff, and people are still getting these bills, and like we talked about earlier, they're absolutely freaking out for good reason.
Right.
And in that case, what I do, what I tell my clients to do is, first place is what you do is you go down to the billing office of that facility with your insurance, and you quite frankly demand that they bill your health insurance provider. And you just say, and stop sending me this, and and you just have to quite frankly just demand that they do that. In most cases, that will usually resolve it.